So guys, there's a really interesting way to combine the power of NotebookLM and Google Antigravity when it comes to not only bringing value to other people, but also building something that could be lucrative for you. And in today's video, what I want to do is walk you through the exact steps that you need to take so that you can use these different AI tools in the right way, so that by the end of this video, you're going to have a complete blueprint of exactly what you can do straight after watching. Now, for those of you that might be confused as to how you can use NotebookLM and Antigravity together, or you might be confused as to what these AI tools even do, I'm going to quickly explain it, and I'm also going to give you a summary of the objective of today's video. Now, NotebookLM, I would say, is one of Google's most simplistic but powerful AI tools, in the sense that it's going to act as a research assistant, and you're going to be able to program it in a certain way. And if you're able to give it the right prompt, and I'm going to show you how you can do that in a moment, you can basically turn it into your business advisor. A lot of people get confused at the start of their journey, but if you're able to use NotebookLM in the right way, it's going to tell you exactly what step you need to take, what you should call your business, how you should structure it, and how you should build it. And it's also going to give you guidance as to how you can use Google's Antigravity as well. Now, for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what this AI tool does, it's basically a completely free tool that you can use when it comes to building websites as well as apps. It's able to do this literally within a matter of minutes, as long as you know exactly how to use it. And in today's video, I want to show you a very interesting way that you can build something with Google's Antigravity that has the potential to be monetized literally within a day, maybe within a few days. A lot of people are confused on the monetization side of things, and in today's video, I want to show you a very simplistic way that anyone that's watching this video is going to be able to implement. And of course, there's no guarantees when it comes to monetizing anything on the internet, but as long as you have the right information, you're going to be able to, of course, move in the right direction. And in terms of the online model that I'm going to be showing you today, it's basically going to come down to you building a web application that's going to be monetized by a product that you don't have to build yourself. And before I get into the details of it, I'm going to show you exactly how it works using this example over here. So I'm not affiliated with this web app in any way, shape, or form. And the way that it works is you basically go onto it, it's free to use, and you're going to be able to use it when it comes to knowing if a website was built using WordPress. Now, what this website does isn't important when it comes to the remainder of this video. The main thing that I want to show you is how they've been able to monetize it. So if I just type in a random URL just like this, I already know that this website is a WordPress website. So I'm just going to click on Analyze. And instantly it's come back letting me know that the site has been built using WordPress. But the most important thing that I want to show you is this section right here. One of the ways that they've been able to monetize this web app is that whenever someone searches for something like you saw me do, this is going to appear. And if someone clicks into it, they didn't need to build this. It's basically a WordPress theme, but they're going to be able to earn something called a commission. So it's a pretty straightforward business model. They've built a web app that's now been ranked in Google. It's free for people to use. From there, they're now going to be able to partner with companies like this. And if we just go over to this WordPress theme website, we can see over here that they're paying out a decent amount. So yeah, this is basically what I want to show you how to do in today's video: building web apps, knowing exactly how to connect them with companies that you don't have to own, products that you don't have to build yourself, and everything in between. Now, one of the first steps that you need to take is, of course, know which company that you're going to partner with. There's a lot of websites that you can use when it comes to doing this, but one of the ones that I personally use is called PartnerStack. As you can see, I've just logged into my account, and what you can do is you can browse all of the different categories. So they've got accounting, they've got AI, they've got e-commerce, and they've also got social media. So let's say if I wanted to build a web app within the space, I'm going to be able to click it just like that. And there's going to be companies that you've heard of. Maybe there's companies that you haven't heard of. For example, I'm sure most of you have heard of Snapchat. But if I just copy this, which is Snapchat for Business, and then go over to Google Trends, paste it in there, click on Explore. And as you guys can see, ever since 2019, 2020, no one was really searching for this, but for whatever reason, in 2025, it exploded in terms of the amount of searches, and it reached an all-time high. And what this shows is that Snapchat has become increasingly popular. So if you was to build a web application to help Snapchat users, you're of course going to be able to now plug this particular link in your web app for people to click so that you can earn this commission, as you can see on the screen. But one key thing that you guys need to look at is the commission structure. So with this one, they're only going to pay out for 30 days, which is not bad, but there's going to be some better ones. So if I just click on discover partnerships, let's go back to social media. So there's this one over here that I've used as an example before, which is ManyChat. With this one, they're going to pay out between 30 to 50% in recurring commissions. And the keyword there is recurring, which means that if someone clicks the link, they sign up to it, I'm going to be able to continuously keep earning far into the future. So this is one that I've already signed up to. Reason being is because if we go back over to Google Trends and type in ManyChat just like that, we can see that this is also a highly searched for product. But yeah, now that I've got the unique tracking link for ManyChat, I'm now going to start the process of building out the web application. But the question is, what is the web app going to be about? Now, ManyChat is a tool that's used when it comes to helping people automate their Instagram DMs. So with that in mind, it would of course make sense for me to build some sort of web app to help Instagram users. And for me to get the best idea of exactly what I should build, the tool that I like to use is Digital Maker AI. It's got this AI chat feature, and I go onto it, I ask it a simple question, something along the lines of this. I want to build a utility web app with the purpose of monetizing it with a partnership link. Can you give me 10 valuable web app ideas within the Instagram space that would work well with a ManyChat link? So I'm just going to click on send. And just like that, as you can see, it's now coming back with all of these different ideas. So instantly, the first one stands out to me, which is an Instagram content planner. So I'm just going to copy this just like that. And I'm just going to type in Instagram planner into Google Trends. And just like that, once again, there has been a spike in the amount of interest when it comes to people searching for an Instagram planner. So at this point, if you're following along, you would, number one, know exactly which company that you're going to partner with. Number two, you would now know exactly what type of web app you're going to build. But this now brings me on to the next step, which is to gain clarity as to how you're going to build it before you move over to Google Antigravity. And to do that, of course, we're going to be using NotebookLM. So you just need to go to notebooklm.google and then click on this. Then what you need to do is just give it a source reference, and we're going to be using the copy text in today's video. So as I told you, you're going to need to give it a prompt. And the best way for you to get your prompt is to go back over to Digital Maker AI, because what you need to do is just go over to the prompt builder on the left hand side. You can close this down if you want more space. Returning viewers would already know exactly how this works. So what you need to do is, of course, click on NotebookLM, tell it that you want to build an AI built web app. So you're just going to select it like that. And there's going to be some other questions that you're going to need to answer when it comes to making sure that NotebookLM is going to be able to give you the best guidance possible. So I'm just going to quickly fill all of this out right now. I'm just going to type in Instagram planning, click on next. How do you want to sell it? We're just going to go with Google Antigravity. I'm going to select this one. And in terms of the traffic, I'm going to say that I want to get traffic using social media, and I'm going to click on generate prompt. Okay, great. So with this, I just need to copy it just like that, go back over to NotebookLM, paste everything in there just like this, and then click on insert. And everything else from this point is going to be pretty straightforward. When it comes to activating your NotebookLM, you just need to type in the word next. And then from there, it's going to take you through a series of different questions just so that it has a full understanding of what you're trying to build. But the beauty of these different questions is that they're going to be clarifying questions. Most people believe that they know exactly what they're doing, even though they've never done it before. But by going through this, you're going to get insight into things that you wasn't even thinking about. Some questions are going to be basic, e.g. what type of brand name do you want to go with? I'm going to go with this one, which is Insta Plan AI. But for example, the next question may be something a little bit more advanced, which is the core functionality. So it's going to give you some options that you can choose from in terms of popular things that people are searching for on the internet. And because NotebookLM is directly connected to Google, it's going to come back with things that, again, may have high interest to it. You still need to go away and do your research. But today, I'm just going to go with the content idea generator. Another thing that you probably wouldn't be thinking about if you didn't use this system is the structure of how things are going to be done, e.g. how are users going to use it. There's so many different things just in this list alone that I wasn't thinking about, but I'm going to keep it simple and just go with a simple calendar view. In terms of the traffic strategy, how are you going to get people? Because I told Digital Maker AI that I want to focus on social media and organic traffic, it's giving me different ways that I'm going to be able to do this. And one of the options is to build in public. For those of you that are watching right now thinking, Sam, everything you've shown me so far is amazing, but I'm not really sure of exactly how I'm going to get traffic. I would say building in public is going to be a great option if you're someone that doesn't mind making content. By building a web application and showing every step of the way on your social media, you're going to be able to build up an audience, a following, and also potential people that will be willing to pay for whatever product that you're going to release. This is one method that I've used over the years and it's something that I'm still doing till now. So I'm just going to go with this one. I'm going to let NotebookLM know. So I'm just going to paste it in there like this. The next question is going to be the monetization model. So as we've already discussed, it's going to be an affiliate type structure. So I'm just going to copy that, paste it in there like this, and also tell it exactly which partnership I'm going to be going with, which is going to be ManyChat in this example. And then what it should do is come back with the detailed prompt for Google Antigravity that you're going to be able to copy and paste directly into it with all of the information so that Antigravity knows everything about what you're trying to build. So it's going to be able to build it in the short amount of time possible. So what I'm going to do is go directly to Antigravity. I'm not going to bore you with the steps as to how to install it because I've mentioned this on a previous video. You just go directly onto the site, install it onto your computer, go over to the agent manager, and this is the page that you're going to see. Now they have all of these different models that you can choose from when it comes to Gemini 3, as well as Claude Sonnet and Claude Opus, and it's also the latest version of Claude Opus as well. So this is the one that I'm going to go with because I've had a lot of good experience with it. So we're going to see exactly what it's able to build. I'm then going to paste the prompt that NotebookLM gave me just like this and then click on enter, and as you guys can see, Antigravity has gone straight to work to start coding everything out, building everything, and it's going to be able to do it super quick because right there, as you guys can see, it's already started the process of testing it out. So the good thing about Google Antigravity is that it's connected to your browser. You're going to have to install an extension, but it's going to be connected to your browser and it's going to test the app to make sure that it's fully functional. And what I can see so far on the screen seems to be really good, and you can tell that it's not me controlling it by the blue outline on the screen. So it's going to continue to test it out. As you can see, it's actually testing out the functionality. So it's on the calendar right now. It's going through it and I'm just going to wait for it to do its thing. It's not going to take too long whatsoever, but as soon as it's done, I'm going to be back ASAP and show you the results. Okay guys, I'm back, and as we can see, it's been able to build exactly what we told it to build. I would say that this looks amazing. The fact that it's been able to do this, it's got this nice color contrast. I'm going to be able to change the color if I want, but for today's example, I'm going to leave it as it is. We can also see the monetization method right here. So it's done a good job of even breaking down the infographic as to how ManyChat works. And of course, when someone clicks into this link, it's going to be directly connected to the link that we got from PartnerStack. And the more and more people use this utility-based web app, the more traffic I'm going to be able to send to this link. And I do need to say for the record that I'm not saying that you should go away and build exactly what I've shown you. You can do it with any company. You can promote your own product if you want. You don't have to promote anyone's company if you don't want to. I'm just showing you what works out there, what people are doing, what I've done myself, just so that you have the knowledge as to what people are doing to tap into the power of AI. But let me quickly test out the functionality of this app because I would say that's the most important thing. So in terms of when a user is going to use it, they're going to enter their niche. So I'm just going to say that my niche is, I don't know, personal finance. I can also click this one, but let's click on generate calendar. Okay, great. So it's even done more than I expected it to do. It's come back with everything I need to do on a specific day, whether it's a story post, reel post, carousel, all of these different types of posts that you can do on Instagram. I can click into it and I can get more information when it comes to the content hook, the tips, the different hashtags. I'm going to be able to copy it. So yeah, for the most part, I would say that this is really impressive. And of course, down here, this is where the partnership banner is going to be. So yeah, I'm sure that you guys get the gist as to how this entire thing works. This is something that you're going to be able to test out with, build various different things. The good thing about Google Antigravity is free for you to use. You're not going to be restricted when it comes to going back and forth with it. You're going to be able to use it when it comes to building something as simple as this, or you can even take it a little bit further and even integrate AI into the web app that you've built so that it's going to be super powered in a way that's going to provide more value to the end user. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to being able to build things using NotebookLM as guidance and using Google Antigravity. I just wanted to give you guys a simplistic overview of how all of this works. But I'm sure right now, most of you are probably thinking, but Sam, how are we going to get traffic to the web app that we've just built? And to be honest with you, it all depends on what you've built. It depends on your demographic. But the main mindset that I would say that you need to have when it comes to finding users for what you've just built is to think about where your users are going to be. For example, with this web app that I've just built, this is obviously something to help Instagram users. So it would make sense for me to either post organic content on Instagram or even run Instagram ads. If I'm able to put content out on Instagram, Instagram users are going to see it and some of them are going to find value in using this tool. So it's really difficult for me to give you a solid answer in terms of you should do this or you should do that. You know, there's YouTube channels, there's Facebook, there's Pinterest, there's ranking in Google, there's email marketing, there's blogging, the list goes on, but it's all about trial and error. It's all about figuring out what's going to work best for you. And when you've now found out what's going to work best for you, that's when you can be consistent in that and continue putting effort to build up your user base. But yeah, guys, that's basically the process of using NotebookLM alongside Antigravity when it comes to building something that's going to be beneficial to people out there. Of course, there's a lot more that goes into it, especially when it comes to making it go live. It's not difficult, it's very straightforward, but if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm able to spend a little bit more time breaking down the fine details of how to use Antigravity, as well as how to make your app go live with a custom domain. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has already helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's going to be able to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.